Hello you guys, how are you guys doing today? I welcome everyone back who has already subscribed to this channel. To everyone who's new here, hi, hello, I'm Judy, lover of makeup and books. So we talk about those things here on this channel, several videos a week. So if that is interesting too, I would love if you'd subscribe and stay with me on this channel. We can chat, we can be friends, it will be fun. Today we are doing a Shop My Stash. What I do in my Shop My Stashes is I don't say that those are the only products that I can use. I'm just putting this in this small bin and I say I want to focus on those. I want to wrap my mind around those. I want to know how I truly feel about them so I can review them properly. Some of those products I have longer, some of them are newer, some of them I also have my thoughts on, but just want to use more because either they're discontinued or they are some of my favorites or are close to being done, which is none of those here. So yeah, those are the kinds of products that I put in my Shop My Stash. Also, I won't be going through all my thoughts on those things because there will be a speed reviews video, I think, next week. So if you want to know my deep thoughts about those things, then you should stay tuned for that video. So let's just start with things from last week, from the last time. I do this bi-weekly, so not last week. First, as a foundation, I had the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation by Essence. I have the shade 030 Neutral Ivory. I have my thoughts on this now, and I will communicate this in that speed reviews video, but overall, I think it's okay. I'm not super thrilled. I'm not super disappointed. It's a right in between product for me. Just as a quick summary. And then I have the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid, waterproof, 18-hour hydrating. This is the one. I have the shade 002 Neutral Ivory. This I do like. But I don't think it is what it says it is. I don't think this is 18 hours hydrating, and I wouldn't say this is high cover. But all in all, I like it. Take that with a grain of salt. The primer I have been using is the e.l.f. Paula's Putty. I wanted to think about it more, like, is it a dupe to the Tatcha or not? I have tested it 2 days side by side, and I'm still not sure if I know completely how I think about it, but it is time to put it away and just let my thoughts gather over time. Sometimes you just need to think about things a bit longer. But yeah, I wouldn't say I am hyper amazed, but I'm also not like, nah, I don't need this. I think it's a good product. Then I have this cheek product. This is the Ciate London. I think those are the illuminating blushes in Date Night. This is the berry wine brownish shade. I know that I love this, so I wasn't making my mind up about this. I really like the formula. I love this shade. it was just a pick for me for the season. Like, I like such blushes for this time of year. Then I wanted to use this product more. This is the Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette by Catrice in the shade Ashy Radiance. Those don't exist anymore, so I wanted to get some more use out of it. You can see my use on the contour side. The highlighting side I never use, so that's that. I got some use out of it. I'm happy with how it went. Two lip products that I have used each once, so not so great. I have been gravitating towards other lip colors, which is also due to the looks I did the last couple of days, weeks. It just, those didn't fit right in. Those are Cider and Sugar Plum by e.l.f. the Seriously Satin. A dark brown and a plum. I will pull them out whenever I want to use them. I won't put like such statement colors into my Shop My Stashes anymore, I think, because in the end I'm probably not using them enough to warrant that I'm putting them in here. You know what I mean? Then I had my singles palette. I have 4 shades by Davina and 2 shades by JD Glow. I haven't used this one single time, and I will put it aside for now because I have been testing out the Legendary Diversa collection. I have been using some of the BH Cosmetics palettes that I have bought new. I also tried out the Nonce palette by Untitled, which I haven't tried as much, so I wasn't gravitating towards my singles. Also, I have bought the 2 Beauty Bay palettes, the Age of Opulence and the Wilderness palette. So those will be like in my Shop My Stash because I want to try those out. So I'm not putting new singles in. And then the last thing was the Nude Endo palette by Colourpop, the highlighting palette. Believe it or not, all those shades work for me. This is a very nice palette. I knew that I liked it, but I wanted to know how much I like it. So this will also be something that I dive more into in the speed reviews. What I will be putting into this new round, Jesus Christ, my table here is way too small for all of the things that are on this. We shall start with the palette because I will put it on in the bottom of this drawer. So those are my MAC single blushes. We have Melba, Margin and Prism. I wear Melba today and I haven't used those in a long while, especially since they have been in a place in my collection where I never reach into. Now I have them on my vanity right there, and I thought I would start this with using it more in my Shop My Stash. I have another primer which I am gravitating towards these past couple of days because I have very dry skin at this point in time, at this moment. Winter's coming, so I miss Game of Thrones. Oh, this is the Festive Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I feel like I'm actually quite low on this one. It just feels so light. This is something I would repurchase, so just so you know already. Whoops. Then I have the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I've used this today. I am trying to figure out with which powder this works best, with which foundation it works best. I know that I like it, but I don't know if I love it. That's what I want to try, find out. Then also the foundation that I'm wearing today is the Purito Bb Cream. This is the original formula. I also have the new one, but I obviously want to use the old one first. This is such a great coverage. It looks so great on the skin. I think my skin looks so healthy. I'm amazed. I knew that I love it, obviously, before, but it's really great. Then I have the Mini Bronze and Glow by Natasha Denona. I have been grabbing for this the last couple of days, so I thought throw it in the shop my stash. And then two highlights. One is the Google, shut up. One is the Be Perfect Get Wet highlight in Do You, which is a more natural one. And the other one is the one I'm wearing today. This is Mars Melter. I think it deserves some time to shine. And then I have 3 lip products that I want to focus on. First, the one I am wearing. This is Patisserie by MAC. A nude. And we have 2 of the Lustre Glass lipsticks. Thanks It's MAC and Mass to Your Venus. Thanks It's MAC is more neutral, and Mass to Your Venus is yellow leaning. It's a very pretty shade. I thought this would complement the other products in some type of way. So yeah, those are all my Shop My Stash products for the next 2 weeks. We shall see how well I do with those. I really want to test out more things and make my mind up and be able to review those things so it's out of the way. I never think that you are finished reviewing a product. Like, for example, I have a powder. I don't remember if I still have it or not, but there was one I really loved, and then I didn't use that foundation that I usually use with it anymore and use it with others, and it was horrible. And that is what I mean. Like, over time things can change, your preferences can change, your skin can change, time just goes on, and maybe there are better things out there in a few months. So whenever there's an update and something changes, I will also update you on this. So even if I give something a glowing review or a bad review, that doesn't mean that this will be forever. If something changes, I will note it. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed, and you will... What will you? I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.